Malaysian Flight 370.
Okay.
Do you remember? It was in 2014.
Okay, was that the one flying to Australia?
I think to China.
China. Okay.
It was,
Because I remember there was a random one that went missing from Australia,
yeah, it
and
seemed
then
like
a
there was
China's
two,
one.
huh?
Yeah. Back to back.
Yeah, I forgot that they were back to back. Wonder what happened to the other one. So this one, Malaysian Flight 370, still is missing. Black boxes never recovered.
Join us for Conspiracy Crypto Pirates. Arr!
Like, those things are basically indestructible, and like they send signals even underwater, and like if it went down or whatever, you would find it, type of thing. There was 370, or not 370. There was 227 people on board.
Okay.
30 of them were 20 of them were like engineers and computer chip designers of like high-end computer chips.
Now that's fascinating. We're getting somewhere.
Now we're getting somewhere. And they worked for Freescale. Freescale was the company.
Okay.
Whatever.
Don't really know them.
And they're flying to China. So there was a theory that there were like defector type people. These 20 high-end engineers flying to China.
Okay, so they're defecting from China or from
U.S.
U.S. Oh, okay.
That was a theory.
Okay.
And then basically maybe they were taken out. The plane was taken out because they didn't want that.
Well, if you're 20, probably, if you're talking computer chips and all that, we're still fighting a war over that.
Yeah.
So that could make sense.
For sure. So the crazy thing is the flight was actually on fire. So there's eyewitnesses of the plane actually being on fire.
When it was taken off?
No, like in flight. So there were, how many was it? There was like hundreds and hundreds of pounds of lithium-ion batteries on it in the belly, in the luggage department, whatever. It was like transporting lithium-ion batteries. They got fire. And it's very common to like, when lithium-ion batteries catch fire in planes, like the luggage department is like insulated and supposed to try to keep it in there, and like it will almost make it look like it's glowing. So there was eye visual witnesses of it like glowing.
A glowing effect? Okay.
Right. So then it's like, okay, caught fire, burnt down, hit the water, end the story. But there's never been debris. And they were saying if that thing hit the water, there'd be a massive debris field. And like most airplane parts like float. So like you would find pieces.
Yeah.
Everywhere. You'd be pieces floating around. They've only found 3 pieces of an aircraft. And they were like small little or not very big pieces.
Okay.
All those pieces, the serial number on them, so they matched it. Oh, here is a number. It's a part number, not a serial number.
Yeah.
So every Boeing 777 has the same part number, not the serial number. And there's one image of this one product that has the serial number on it, and it's not the serial number to that airplane. And they claim that was part of that airplane.
Huh.
So it's like, basically, there's no conclusive evidence that we even found 3 pieces. So we still haven't found, basically, a single piece of that aircraft.
I mean, Boeing 747 crashes in Eastern, Asia is common.
Okay.
No.
I was like, okay. So then, that's all fine, dandy, mysterious, right?
Mm-hmm.
But just recently, there's been leaked footage of the 777 aircraft that is legitimate footage. It's not faked. I don't know how, but they've concluded that this is real footage.
Okay.
That the way it was captured almost makes it look like they knew it was going to happen. So like the cameras were ready in a way, or the way it like zoomed in and out was like the time that what I'm getting to happened. Like they knew it was going to do its thing. So they like zoomed out. Anyway, so what happened where there's 3, maybe 4 random objects flying at Mach 3 came around that airplane, circled that airplane. This is on footage. And it goes, it vanishes.
Weird.
Yeah. Really weird. So, like, does the government have technology that's hundreds of years ahead of our time as far as, like, that we know of? That they were just using because it's got the 20 people on board, blah, blah, blah. What were the people not defectors? Were they just important people and they called up, hey, my plane's going down, save me type of thing? And they're like, okay, you're worth it type of thing? Or were they defector type people and they're like, okay, we're going to get you, you know?
Right?
But because of like the way that camera was placed and everything almost made it look like they knew it was going to happen type of thing. But
Yeah, or it could have been fake. Like,
well, because they were saying if we truly didn't know where the aircraft went, how do we not know where the aircraft went when we literally knew where?
unless you knew you were going to fake it, like, oh yeah, we'll send you 20 of our engineers over to help you out, and poof, it goes missing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, we didn't have the intention to help them out, or say they were going to defect, and so the guy just like, well, and welcome to Guantanamo Bay. Why is this flight taking like 15 hours? It's like a 5-hour flight.
You didn't listen to the overhead instruction? Going to Guantanamo Bay.
And take a deep breath in. Ugh.
How come only 20 masks drop from the ceiling? Okay. Help yourself before you help your fellow customer or passenger.
Rules are rules.
I am a VIP.
Yeah. So I mean, there's so many different ways that you can explain it that
But as far as the explanation of it completely disappearing and we don't know where it's at is kind of BS.
Well, are we looking in the Caribbean
Well,
Sea?
so basically,
all we have to do is push it into the Bermuda Triangle, and we're good.
Yeah, it's the Crystal Triangle. But basically, like, you know, that little tiny sub that went down in the Titanic thing.
Yeah, I think they called it the Titanic as well.
Okay, well, the government knew that thing popped because they literally have microphones around the world. They know when anything in the sea happens. So if you have a big jumbo jet falling into the ocean, they're gonna hear something hit the water
and triangulate it.
Yeah.
Enough.
So supposedly, with just the microphones in the sea, we would have known that it hit the water at least. Supposedly, we don't know that, or they don't know that. Then you're killing me with your yawn.
Just try and hide it. Come on,
know.
man, calling me out.
And then when, like, they literally have, because like we've seen the type of satellites we have, they have the whole world mapped with satellite footage.
Yeah.
So plane goes down, you really want to know what happened to it, you would know where it dropped.
Yeah. Did they have a distress call at all?
I don't know.
Because if they had a distress call, then you'd be like, okay, black box, boom, okay, it's there, type of thing, and you think they would be tracking it.
Right.
At least the military, maybe the military just like, we want to keep this hush hush, or it's like, it's none of our business, we're going to keep out of it.
Maybe, I don't, because like all countries were looking for it. Not all countries, but like Australia and a bunch of other neighboring countries were searching as well. And like I'm sure a lot of them have microphones in the sea as well, and maybe not mapping the whole country or the whole world, but they have their own technology. I feel like
mostly borrowed from us.
right? I feel like there's no way that no one knows where it hit or landed. So then the theory is, okay, was that our government? So that footage of the weird Mach 3 items circling the plane and making go woo. Was that government stuff? Was that aliens or something otherworldly, like
or Hollywood?
Supposedly that footage was real, though.
A pirate's life is a wonderful. The Jolly Roger's amazing flag. Oh, hello, folks. Come here. Come closer. Conspiracy Crypto Pirates is a new show that has really hit the interwebs and it's going to be amazing, and I can't wait for you to join. So please like, subscribe, join all the social medias. We've got X.com, we've got YouTube, we got Instagram, we got it all. So like, subscribe, do all that thing. Arr!